Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with the first assignment for your computer science class. And what I want for you to do is to go to the source.code.org. The link is on your Blackboard. And what we're going to do is go through these 3 tutorials, Course 2, Course 3, and Course 4 for this class. This counts as your lecture portion of the class. You'll end up with 3 certificates. One when you complete Course 2, one when you finish Course 3, and one when you complete Course 4. Now, while these are taught as a game type of interface, you are actually learning the fundamentals of programming as you go through this. And when we complete each assignment, you will need to go ahead and have the certificate that it prints at the end so you can upload that to Blackboard. So the first thing you need to do is come up here and register with your email. So it's going to go to sign in, and then you're going to click and choose create an account. You can use your college email or your own. Now we're going to go ahead and start with this very first multiple choice activity, and basically it's asking you to decipher which one of these actually tells you how to code this. Now these are just symbols utilized to make the code. So it's kind of a puzzle for you to solve. And since I already know the answer, it's going to be this is black, move forward, then paint it black, move down, then paint it black, move backwards, then paint it black. So that's going to be how you code that one, and it will be the correct answer. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead and look at this next one, and we're just going to match them. I'm just doing it randomly. I'm not paying any attention. That's not how you're supposed to do this class. But I just want to show you how it gives you incorrect. Then you can go through and make the corrections. And if you look, we already knew that that meant black. Move forward, move down, then black, then move left, then up, and then black, then down, then black. So yeah, that one's right. And when we reverse these, they will also be correct. Now you're going to go ahead and watch this video. Okay, now that you've watched this video, you will see that you're supposed to go ahead and make the decisions on this based on an algorithm to make the choices. And which we see that all of them start with a square works. So any of those work, but the first one, to put a triangle above square, no, that one doesn't work. The second one, put a triangle to the right of square, yes, okay. Put a parallelogram below the square, okay. The next one is put a triangle to the right. That one works, so I checked that one. And the other two, neither of them work for one reason or the other. So that one is correct. Now on this one, you go ahead and figure this one out, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next set. And this one we're going to do is the pig one, and I will let you watch the
Usually
video
programming
with me.
is all in text, but we'll use Blockly, which uses visual blocks that you drag and drop to write programs. Under the hood, you're still creating code. To start off, we're going to build code for a program that will help this angry bird move through a maze to get to the evil pigs that stole its eggs. Blockly is split into 3 main parts. On the left is the bird's maze, where your program will run. The instructions for each level are written below the maze. This middle area is the toolbox, and each of these blocks is a command that the bird can understand. The white space on the right is called the workspace, and this is where we'll build our program. If I drag the move block to our workspace and press run, what happens? The bird moves forward 1 box on the grid. And what if I want the bird to do something after the move forward on 1 box? I can add another block to our program. I'm going to choose the turn right block, and I'll drag it underneath my move block until the yellow arrow appears. And then I'll drop it, and the 2 blocks will snap together. When I press run again, the bird will perform the commands that are stacked from top to bottom on our workspace. If you ever want to delete a block, just remove it from the stack and drag it to the trash can. After you've hit run, you can always hit the reset button to get the bird back to the start. Now let's get those pigs.
Okay, so we're ready to get started with the game, and I'm just going to show you quickly how to go ahead and do the step-by-step program for this. We want to move forward twice, and we're just going to drag it over and tell it to run. And it was correct, so we're going to look at the code and see it just goes move forward and move forward. So we should have been able to tell it somehow to do that twice, but that comes later. And now on this one, we're going to do it wrong. Move forward. I'm going to turn left. Remember, this is left from the bird's perspective. Now we're going to run, and what's going to happen to that poor bird? Well, we didn't get it right. So we're going to have to reset it and try again. Now, when you do this, you are going to have to then go look at the code and see what it is, because eventually you're going to need to know how to write the actual code itself. Right now, this is Java that we're doing, and we got that. So we're going to look at the code again, and you just see it's the same code over and over. Move forward, move forward, move forward. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and go through all 19 lessons until you get to number 13 and complete it. At that point, you will get a certificate. The certificate is what you turn in to me.